Good morning, Year 4, and this is your literacy video for if you've got these two booklets on Tuesday the 26th of January. Now, before we get started, we're going to remind ourselves of the high frequency words that we looked at yesterday. And if you remember, we played our splat game with them, didn't we? Now, today, we're looking at the same 6 words, but this time we've got to put them in the correct sentence. So let's have a little look at the first one. So, it is raining something today. It is raining something today, and we've got to decide which of these words would fit best in that sentence. So, it is raining today. No, that one doesn't fit, does it? It is raining about today. No, can you spot the word that completes my sentence? It is raining again today. Well done. There we go. So it is raining again today. And I'm going to cross again out because we've done that one. Okay. Can I have a go? You? Can I have a go along you? Or can I have a go after you? It'd be after, wouldn't it? Brilliant. Okay, and again, I'm just going to cross after out. Let's see if we can use the next words in our sentences. Okay, so write a sentence your day. Write a sentence across your day, or write a sentence about your day. Well done if you guessed about. Okay, I'm going to cross about out. There we go. The feels cold outside. What could feel cold outside? Would it be across? Would it be along? Or would it be air? It'd be air, wouldn't it? Well done. The air feels cold outside. Okay, we've only got 2 left now then, Year 4, so let's have a little look at our sentences. Okay, so she walked the room. Does she walk across the room like I am? Or does she walk along the room? Which one would make most sense? Okay, it would be across, wouldn't it? Well done. Brilliant, which only leaves us with 1 word left, but let's check it fits first. The pirate tiptoed along the plank. And does that make sense, Year 4? It does, doesn't it? Okay, so now that we're thinking about literacy, let's have a little look at our activities for today. So, if you've got the Year 1 book, today your learning question says, can I read and finish well-known phrases? And our key word there is finish. Because what you've got are parts of a saying, and you've got to write the ending to them. So I've done some sand and rock sayings here because I know we all know these sayings really well. And it's going to be your job to see if you can finish each of my sayings. A smile is the prettiest thing you can wear. Well done. A smile is the prettiest thing you can wear. Okay, don't walk by. What would finish that sentence? Report it. Report it. And the last one then, sit smart. What goes at the end of that saying? Work smart. Well done. So now that we've had a go using our sand and sayings, let's have a look at the ones that are in your booklet. And for today, we're going to be turning to page 13. Okay, let's pop it under the visualiser for us to have a little bit of a closer look. So, can you finish it? On your marks, get set. What comes next? It's go, isn't it? On your marks, get set, go. Fantastic. If you got that one, make sure you write the word go. What would come next? Now, I don't want to read these to you because I want to see how fantastic you are at reading. Okay, so you've got to finish those sayings. But once you've done that, year 4, I've got a little challenge for you. So my challenge for you today is to write a sentence that follows the phrase. So here I've got one of my sand and rock phrases. A smile is the prettiest thing that you can wear. And now I'm going to write a sentence that would go after that saying. So I'm going to choose one of the children in my class. Or I'm going to choose Harley. So a smile is the prettiest thing you can wear. Harley making sure I'm doing my best writing. Harley smiled Harley smiled to her teacher and so I'm extending my sentence here for, let's check it makes sense. Harley smiled to her teacher and friends. And I want to see your sentences when you take a picture of your learning. So the first one, we've got on your marks, get, set, go. And what could happen next? Maybe all of the children start their race. Okay, so let's have a little look at the year 2 booklet now then. So your learning question is a little bit different. It says, can I retrieve, and that's our important word this time, retrieve information from instructions. And the text that you've got today is called Making a Bird Feeder. And a bird feeder is something that you can put outside or put in your garden that attracts birds. And on there are lots of different things that they can eat. And if you look on my board, here I've got a picture of a bird feeder that's been made. It looks like it's been made out of a toilet roll tube. And it's been smeared in something sticky. And then there are lots of seeds on the outside. And all of these birds have come to pick and eat those seeds. Okay, now before we look at our text and start to think about what retrieval means, I've picked out some of the keywords that I think we might find a little bit tricky. So, our first keyword, we've got completely. Completely. And completely means fully or all over. Okay, so think about what we might need to cover completely when making our bird feeder. Thread, thread, and thread means to put through. Normally we thread cotton through a needle. Okay, and finally then we've got tightly, tightly, and tightly means closely or securely. Okay, so let's have a little look at your text today. And remember, we've got to retrieve our information. So here's our text. Making a bird feeder. So here's our title right at the top, and then down the side we've got some numbered instructions as well. Okay, so when we are retrieving year 4, think about Rex Retriever. He likes to go into the text and pull out that information, doesn't he? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to read the text and pull out the information to answer our question. So write down 2 things needed to make a bird feeder. And I've already read this text about how to make a bird feeder, and there are loads of things that you need. So you've got lots to choose from. Okay, why must the layer of peanut butter be thick? So now I'm going to be looking through this text to see if I can find anything about peanut butter. Anything about peanut butter. Okay, so I can see here we've got something about peanut butter. So take a bagel and spread a layer of unsalted peanut butter over it. Make sure that it is quite thick. Now, has that told me why it needs to be thick? It hasn't, has it? So let's read on to the next one. Pour some birdseed onto a plate. Press the bagel into the birdseed until it is completely covered. So I'm going to highlight that because that will help me with answering that question. And what you've got to do is you've got to put a tick in the correct box. Okay. Question number 3 then. Why is it important to tie the string tightly onto the tree? What will happen if it's not on there tightly, especially if we've got birds landing on it and flying to it? And the last question we're going to have a go at together on my whiteboard. So would you like to make this bird feeder for your garden? Why or why not? So let's have a little go at answering this one. Now I've got my text in front of me so that I don't make any spelling mistakes. And I've decided that I would like to make this bird feeder. So that's how I'm going to start my sentence. I would making sure I've got my finger spaces as well, year 4. I would like to make this. Okay, so copying bird feeder, so I spell that right. I would like to make this bird feeder. Who thinks they can tell me what word comes next if I want to explain something? Okay, it'd be because, wouldn't it? I would like to make this bird feeder because I like watching birds. Okay, now when you're done year four, please remember to take a picture of your learning, but make sure that you are trying your very, very best with your handwriting. Have a look at mine. I've got tall letters, I've got tail letters, they're all sitting on that line. That you've tried your best with your spelling, making sure that words from the text are spelt properly and that your full sentences have got capital letters and full stops. I can't wait to see your effort today, year four.